It was 29 years ago, over the weekend of Guy Fawkes, 5th into the 6th of November 1988, where Derek Brann's taxi was found covered in blood. The car was found by a member of the public at about 11:45 on Sunday the 6th of November, and it was quite obvious that a very serious, violent and frenzied attack had occurred inside that taxi.
Mum came into my bedroom in the morning saying that Dad hadn't arrived home from work, so we got up and I went into Adrian's room and Mark's room, and we then went downstairs and started making phone calls to the taxi company and the hospital, and then realised something was obviously not right. He was a very firm man, ex-military, so there was Dad's way, which was fine, but he was very loving man as well.
I think it hit me harder. I don't know if that's because I was so young, or I think I was closer to Dad than I was with Mum. I don't know if I was.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And I was obviously very upset because I lost my dad and I couldn't find him. I only remember snippets, and it's always the worst snippets.
Mum was amazingly supportive of us all, as were our friends, but it's just about trying to be as normal as you can, is how it felt. Since Mum dying earlier this year in January, it's brought up all sorts of memories again about her and the loss of Mum, as well as bringing up those memories of Dad. It's something that's probably more in my mind since Mum's gone than it had been previously, and the desire that I have for getting conclusion to this.
I remember having nightmares quite on a regular basis. When one point sticks out is that the door handle in my dream was a knife, and every time I woke up I'm shouting out, and then Mum coming in, and I think that went on for quite a while. But other than that, I can't remember much really. It was just the loss, and I couldn't really comprehend it.
Between 2 and 2:30 in the early hours of Sunday the 6th of November, Derek made a call to the taxi controller to say that he'd been flagged down for a fare in Beechborough Road in Folkestone. That fare, we understand it, was to be taken to St Martin's. At 11:45 on Sunday the 6th of November, Derek's taxi was found by a member of the public. It was blood-stained, he wasn't with the taxi, and it was quite clear he was missing, and an investigation was launched. 2 weeks later, Derek's body was found discarded and dumped at the side of the motorway on the M20, London bound, near to Sellinge.
It felt like an eternity until they actually found him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then the place where they found him was totally bizarre to me. I didn't understand why it was, why he was found there.
Whoever did it would have been completely covered in blood, and why drive the car up the M20? Why drive it back? Why leave it at the bottom of Horn Street? It's a built-up residential area. Fine, it might well have been in the earliest hours of the morning, but whoever it was would have been going to a home to clean up. Why that location? And therefore somebody has to know who it was.
As a family, we just want, conclusion really. Nothing's going to bring obviously Dad back, but my mum's obviously passed away, and she not knowing who's done it, and it's not been, completed. So it'd just be nice to have that conclusion really.
We'll never give up in the cold case team. We continue to progress this matter and trying to find the killers of Derek Brann. We urge people to come forward to assist us with this investigation. Someone out there knows what happened to Derek, and I appeal on behalf of his family to try and bring some closure to this matter.